starts right here at Oakley headquarters. For over 35 years, Oakley has been finding problems, innovating solutions, and wrapping them in art. And it all goes back to the athletes, where their performance can only be as good as their vision.
Over 90% of the guys on tour have first serve that goes over 200 kilometers per hour. So if your vision is not absolutely 100% clear, that can only negatively impact your game. I have enough trouble playing, this sport, beating the other guy across the net. I don't really want to be in a position where I need to fight with the sun.
I wear the flak jacket RX lenses when I pitch. The best thing about them is the RX lens themselves. I've tried a lot of different lenses before I started wearing Oakleys, and just the way the lenses are curved, they're perfect. You can see everything, and it doesn't feel like I've even got them on.
Having your peripheral vision is key. The last thing you want is like something out of focus when you're in the air looking down. You don't want to be picking which one.
Most athletes prefer Oakley's signature high wrap design because it offers the widest range of views and provides excellent protection from the elements. But when you add a prescription to a wrap frame, it can create problems. For most people, the result is limited periphery, double vision, and blurring, which can cause issues for athletes and everyday users like myself. Let's listen to the experts explain why.
Labs have had many problems in the past trying to produce a product in a wrapped frame, mainly not being able to match the base curve of the lens to the base curve of the frame, not being able to mount that product correctly and keep that structural integrity of the frame the way it's designed to be. The patient will experience distortion out to the edges and almost like a fishbowl effect. After prolonged wear, they'll experience eye fatigue, headaches. If a patient does not have the confidence that your practice can produce this product correctly, they're not going to be back to see you. They're going to go somewhere else.
After identifying the unique problems, the best people to develop solutions are right here at Oakley, thanks in part to their high-tech in-house laboratories. And here's how they do it.
Oakley True Digital is the latest process that allows us to take a high wrap frame and to be able to put a prescription in it that compensates for all of the different angles that are incorporated in the high wrap frame. We needed that to take our prescription to the next level. We always compensated for the wrap that we had before, but the technology and the equipment that was available was limited. So now with digital surfacing, the advantage is that it gets much more precise prescription so that the end user gets better optics not only through the center of the lens, but through the mid and the far periphery.
Oakley True Digital eliminates unwanted prism and power errors by taking the prescribed prescription and calculating it with the wrap and the rake of the frame and reconstructing that to have the prescription sit on the patient's face exactly like it was prescribed at the doctor's office.
Oakley True Digital, it's a lens specifically designed for athletes that demand the best quality in high wrap frames.
Dual peripheral technology is us compensating for not only the center of the lens and getting clear optics out of it, but also going out to that mid and far periphery so that your vision throughout the whole lens is crisp and clear.
We reduce the prism imbalance in the mid periphery and we minimize unwanted astigmatism in the far periphery. As a result, we expand fields of view and allow the athletes to perform best.
A benefit for a cyclist wearing Oakley True Digital would be the optical clarity that he's going to experience in his periphery. Therefore, he'll be able to see or sense another rider coming up on his right or left side a lot quicker than if he didn't have the optical clarity out in his periphery.
I'm a golfer, and when I wear my Oakley True Digital lenses, it's very easy when I'm addressing the ball, I'm looking at it through the sweet spot of the lens, but as I move into the backswing and that ball is now moving into my mid and far periphery, I still have crystal clear vision of the ball, so that now when I come back in the impact zone, I can make a great swing and still have crystal clear vision of my impact zone.
The benefit for the account to go directly to Oakley's lab is Oakley has all of the resources required to produce superior eyewear.
Accounts can trust Oakley because we are the designer, the engineer, and the manufacturer of the product. So nobody knows the nuances of our individual models like our lab does.
Oakley's unique because we offer the complete package. We have our own signature lens colors. 95% of our stuff is sunglass wrap.
We're basically able to take an RX lens and really align it to a plano lens and really give it that look that the patient is looking for.
All the frame measurements, all the designs, they're all available to us, and we can create a wrap frame that is truly custom to the patient.
Oakley True Digital has impacted my business in a tremendous way. Aesthetically, the finished product looks amazing. I have received feedback from our patients that is phenomenal. They're finally able to see correctly out of a piece of high-wrapped eyewear. One of my best success stories with a product that I had coming from Oakley had a girl that was in a road bike group on the weekends, never been able to see successfully out of a high-performance piece of eyewear before. She came in, ordered a jawbone. We were able to mock it up on the website with the different color frame and lens options that she had. Came, picked them up. A couple weeks later, was seeing great, ordered 2 more sets of lenses, and even referred a couple patients into our practice. Why wouldn't you send the prescription to the manufacturer that actually made the frame, have them engineer that lens to that frame that they engineered? They know how that frame is built, they know how it's made, they're going to do it right. What I love about Oakley is I receive a product quickly, I receive it correctly, looks amazing, patients are happy.
Right next to me is a pair of identical flak jackets, but one of these is a prescription sunglass, but I bet you couldn't tell which one. Well, here's a hint. If you take a closer look at the bottom of the left lens, you will see the Oakley logo. And that logo signifies that it's an authentic Oakley product. And that is what Oakley customers look for in a pair of Oakley sunglasses.
When I see somebody on the street wearing an Oakley authentic prescription lens,
It gives me a sense of pride knowing that
It came through our lab, we produced it, and we sent it out with the highest quality.
Their Oakley frames, coatings, and Oakley's process.
No one could build a prescription lens for an Oakley frame better than Oakley can.